first of all, we'll start with two predictable questions that you've probably seen coming, and then I'm going to hit you with an unpredictable third one, which you're not going to be ready for. All right. So, predictable question number one when interviewing women in the Australian music scene. Do you think things are getting better for women in the industry?
Yeah, definitely. Things are always getting better. There's still like a long way to go, obviously. Yeah. Um, I did like earlier this year, a mini festival called Siren Sounds, and it was just such a clear indicator to me because like all the bands on the lineup were femme fronted, and it was just an amazing night, and it was so clear to me that like growing up my whole life, I've heard like the phrases just like, oh, there's there's no women in like the heavy scene because like they're just like not good enough to get there or like something along
Hmm.
those lines, like there is none or whatever. And it was just such a like clear indicator Siren Sounds was that there is, and it's like next level, like what is out
Yeah,
there. Like every single band just like hit the mark. It was incredible.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, predictable question number two. Who are some of your favorite women in the Australian scene and why?
Well, the first one that comes to mind is Jenna McDougall. Used to be in Tonight Alive. They still kind of do stuff here and there, and is her solo project Heaven She at the moment.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's the first one that comes to mind because she was kind of the first one I ever noticed in the scene really when I was about like probably like 13, 14, because there was obviously Hayley Williams and Paramore over in America, but like I didn't know of really any Australian ones until her. So it was just she's just to me like I don't know, biggest idol kind of thing. And then with Amy and Kira in Future Static, massive like mentors for me, both of them. Incredible. It's so
Yeah.
talented, really rising. There's just so many, honestly. Monica, The Last Martyr, also another great mentor of mine. Um, Sarah in Ultraviolet. I could go on forever, honestly.
The reason I smile and I call these predictable questions is because every time, whenever I'm talking to Red Hook or Last Martyr, just any of these, femme-fronted metalcore bands, they seem to be multiplying, which is always a good thing.
Yeah.
But they're the same ones because they always offer interesting answers. Now, this is the question you did not see coming. Of all these amazing women in the Australian music scene, which one, Gemma, could you beat in a fight?
Beat in a fight. Oh my God. I am probably the weakest out of the entire scene. So, out of all genders, I'm the lankiest, most fragile. Yeah, that is hard because I really don't think I would beat anyone. Um,
So Emmy
I
from
could
Red Hook could just turn you into.
absolutely, I just like one punch, I'd be gone. Um,
I
yeah.
got I was speaking to I've just blanked on her name. She fronts Stand Atlantic. Please help me.
Oh, Bonnie.
Bonnie, thank you. I got Bonnie going about Emmy. And
Yeah.
and then Emmy popped up in the comments, and I'm like, to be honest, I just let you walk all over me. And I was like, I love this.
Love it. That's
Have
the
fun,
vibe we
Emmy.
want.
Fuck.
Oh, Emmy's amazing.
She's everyone's, and yeah, it's just nice seeing someone, and you're like, yeah, you're killing it. This is, yeah,
Yes, it's like yeah, seeing someone killing it and being like you absolutely deserve every bit of
yeah,
greatness you're getting. Yeah,
lovely, killing it. The band's going wonderful, drop dead gorgeous, and it just, you're in your mid 20s or whatever she is, and it's nice to see people and be like, in 30 years' time, they're going to be looking back on this and be like, this was my moment. Or like when I got to see when I saw Alpha Wolf at they played a sold out Fortitude Valley Music Hall in Brisbane, and I'm looking around going, this is in a few decades they're going to be looking back as this is going
I
to be
so agree. Yeah, and
yeah
like how great to be a part of that, and like you get to say like I was part of their moment when they had like there was the moment they knew.
Yeah, I was in the
Yeah.
pit when half living things dropped, man. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, now I understand, and I believe that this is where you and I started talking online, is because you were saying that you had directed the video for Picture Perfect, son of a bitch, Picture Perfect Paper People.
When I gave it that name, that was the one thing I was like, I can't wait for people to give up on it. So it finally happened. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. First time directing anything, basically Jackson Bentley shot and edited the video and also directed our video from earlier in the year for Help Me as well. And I came to him with the idea for Picture Perfect Paper People and the kind of concept I had, and he was like, "Well, you kind of have such like a clear idea of what you want. Why didn't you just direct it?" And I was like, I can do that. I'm allowed." So yeah, I gave it a go. There was definitely a lot of like prompting and helping from Jackson because it's just not something I'd ever done before. But yeah, all the concepts and the prop placement is from my brain. So that's really cool.
Oh, so, well, now that you're established, you're clearly established as a big shot director. Now you can start treating people like dirt and
It's
just James
great. They
Cameron.
give you the card, you direct one thing, and they're like, "Here's your piece of shit card. Go ahead."
It's like yes. Um, so, what was the biggest challenge of the shoot?
Biggest challenge, my own anxiety, really. Because, yeah, it was something I hadn't done before, and I really built it up in my head. So, yeah, on the day, I was just like, so, like, yeah, I struggled to have, like, I had a good time, but I wish I'd kind of like relaxed more and had more fun with it. And, like, hopefully in the future, I'll do more and I'll know more that it's not going to go wrong as easily as I'd built it up in my mind and yeah, have a bit more fun with it.
Oh, fair, fair. So, I have noticed because of my just amazing detective abilities that there is a similar art style in the single artwork between Picture Perfect Paper People, Accountability, and Help Me. Now, are these all going to be part of the forthcoming album?
Well, yeah, not so much an album, but definitely an EP is coming
Mhm.
very soon.
Do we know? Do we have a
Yes,
title? Give me some goss. Give me some goss. Give me some juice. What do we got?
give you some goss. So September,
Hmm.
that's a big bit of goss. It just came
Ooh,
out of my mouth, so it's announced now.
look out! All right.
um, yeah, and the title is Scarlet Springs. So
Nice.
I'll leave the rest.
There you go. This space is ours. EP title revealed. Whoa! Yeah, cool,
Yeah.
cool. I'll Photoshop it. I'll put lots of exclamation points. It'll be great. You'll love it. No, cool, man. Okay, so when did you? This whole thing's already been recorded.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Okay,
all ready to go. We're just rolling out what we've got.
nice. So what? Okay, what can you tell me about what we haven't heard yet?
What can I tell you about what I haven't heard yet? Well, it's going down like this like heavier path that we have been with these singles. So you can expect more of that kind of mix of the melodic emo vocals with the kind of like medical elements coming into it. So yeah, expect more of that. The kind of whole concept of this EP is like working through the hard stuff. I think so.
Hmm.
Expect a lot of deep lyrics, diving into kind of like struggles.
Nice. All right. So speaking of struggles, your poor drummer was just minding his own business and someone stole his snare drum. Awful. Was it ever
Yeah.
recovered?
Unfortunately, it hasn't been yet. Yeah, he was pretty broken up about that because it was like one of a kind.
Eh,
I don't know exactly everything on it because I'm not clued in on drum gear, but
yeah.
yeah, it wasn't ever made in Australia, and then he had it like shipped over to from America, and then they don't make it in America anymore either. So yeah, like really hard loss for him.
Mm,
trying to work up to getting him having stuff back. But yeah, unfortunately, the snare hasn't been found yet.
yeah. Oh, that's the shit. Hey, if you want to cheer him up, maybe tell him that the same thing happened to Deftones and look at them now. Like, I think all of their kit got pinched. I think before it was either before Around the Fur or when that album came out, their whole van got done. And
Yeah, not
Thornhill
good.
just copped it.
I do remember that. I do remember that. Yeah, back a few years ago, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling that about 4 years ago, Jacob Charlton must have kicked a black cat because I swear that band is just copying it. It's, silly
Yeah,
girl.
poor things.
I know. What is an acceptable punishment for the snare drum thief, do you think?
Just like a good slapping.
Just a,
I'm
you know, you
not
simple.
very violent.
I'm not either. I spent 11 years in the military, so it's just part of my sense of humor now.
Yeah.
So now I have, I've got to, I'm impressed. Accountability is a one hell of a long word to spell out for a chorus. You know, uh,
I was told as I was writing it, that was a lot of the feedback I was getting. It was just like, oh, don't you reckon it's like too long of a word? And I'm like, but it fits the hook and I like it. So
you're
I
like, you heard Gwen
argued
Stefani
against it.
spell out
Funny.
bananas in Hollaback Girl, and you were like, I've got you beat.
Absolutely.
It must,
Growing up in the early 2000s with that song really cemented it in my brain.
it must have been hard to make work. Like, did it?
It surprisingly was like really easy. Like it's surprisingly just fit in. It just happened to be like that kind of like hook riff that Mark wrote for it was done first. And then I was just started, I guess I don't know how I started, but I just started um yeah, spelling the word with it and it like fit exactly what he had perfectly. So yeah, it was surprisingly easy.
I just can't believe no one noticed that there's actually a spelling mistake in the second chorus.
Oh, sorry, we've frozen for a second. Sorry, can you repeat that?
I just couldn't believe that nobody noticed there was a spelling mistake in the second chorus.
Yes.
Damn it! Thought you might have taken, thought you might have believed me.
Like literally, well, because one of the videos that I made, on like I think it was Instagram or TikTok or something, did have a spelling mistake. So for a second, I did think you were talking about that, like just in the captions I'd written. No one seemed to notice except myself, though. So,
Yeah. I used to edit. One of my jobs when I was first a music journalist was editing, and I cannot. I can see a spelling error from like 2Ks away. It's awful. Um, so I feel like, yeah, it's you're going to have to be on your toes when you're doing the chorus live because I feel like if you get one letter out of place, someone's going to be at the back with a big buzzer and just be like, ah.
absolutely. I've always thought like I could try like do a like call response thing with it and just see how messy it is. Just everyone shouting around random letters. I might try.
That would sound awful. Do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then do a follow-up song called Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I'm
Just
like,
keep releasing songs, and each time the like word with spelling is a bit longer until we get.
so what do you most want to? Well, I obviously wrote this question before you gave me the answer, but what do you most want to get accomplished by the end of this year? I dare say an EP is probably going to be part of those plans.
Yes, and just like everything that I'm like, how much do I reveal here? Just
Much
everything
as you want.
we have like attached to the EP, really, in terms of like maybe a show.
Yeah, yeah. Good, good, good. Um, hmm. All right. Finish off with a fun one. Thinking back over all the just amazing shows that you've seen in your life, what were some of the ones that you walked away from going, holy shit? Like what either, that was an astonishing show or that was incredible. I want to be a musician. I don't know. What are some of the ones that you walked away going, wow?
There's been a lot. The first one that comes to mind was like quite recent. It was like a few months ago, is when the Wonder Years came here. And yeah, their show at Northcote Social, I think it was.
Hmm.
I think I'm remembering that right. But I just loved the entire crowd was just so into yelling like every single bit of the lyrics for every single song, and it was just so loud and energetic. It's like I feel like shows are really kind of like it's a teamwork between the audience and the band that's up there, and that like
Mm.
everyone worked together to make that show really amazing.
Mm.
And yeah, it was in a moment where it kind of like reignited why I'm doing this. So that's
Uh,
the first one that comes to mind for sure.
Now, were you a proper emo? Like, were you emo emo?
I don't think I ever stopped. Yeah, since I was like 13, been the
Oh,
same.
it's really interesting because I was a new metal kid, so when emo dropped, it just missed me. I didn't get it at all, and I was like, oh, what are they doing? Put on some
Yeah.
baggy pants. What are you doing? Where's your hair? Put on a backwards cap and start, singing about your dick or something. Like, what are you doing? This is unacceptable. Um, But what's really funny is that I swear in the last 6 months I am collecting emo bands. I had a look at the radio on your band Spotify, and I'm like, oh yeah, Scary Kids, Scaring Kid, like all of these,
You're like, oh, I
the
know these.
Still Canvas, the Juliana, like just all of these random emo bands that I'd never heard of, and all of a sudden I'm speaking to like these 40-year-old Americans. And I'm like, did you have the skinny jeans?
Yeah. So giving them a chance.
Oh, mate, I love it. And they're all such lovely dudes. So I love it. I'll talk to anyone. I don't give a fuck. But this has been wonderful. Thank you very much for your time today. It's been
Thank
lovely to
you. I
meet you.
really enjoyed this interview. So thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Oh, look, it's not an interview with me unless you're like, which of my musician friends could I knock out? It's always fun. It started
Yeah,
with me
I love
getting
having a bit of fun. I get like a bit nervous for these kind of things. So having it be like a bit of fun was, yeah, lots of fun.
yeah, people talk shit about Joe Rogan, but honestly, that's the kind of format I love. Like we'll just talk
That's what
shit and
works.
I'll just yeah, I'll put all the things you need to plug in the description. Who cares? Awesome. All right, mate. Thank you very much. I will tag
Thank
you
you.
guys in this when this is up. So be good.
Awesome. Thank you so
Talk to you
much. See ya.
soon.